Now you can get the same uncompromising truth you've come to expect from the Final Call newspaper on all your connected devices. Subscribe to the Final Call Digital Edition today. Go to subscribe.finalcalldigital.com.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we thank Allah for coming to us in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, to whom all praise is forever due, and raising from among us his exalted Christ, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We thank them both for their divine guidance and guide, the criterion, the mercy in our midst, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I greet all my brothers and sisters in the words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Beloved, I will be very brief tonight. We are so much enjoying Study Guide 18 because we are receiving such profound guidance and direction from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm hearing people say they have never thought about the Word of God in the Holy Quran and Bible in the way that they do now. Now we are beginning to see ourselves and the application of the divine Word of God to our daily lives and the key to our salvation. Very briefly, I mentioned this last Friday in the closing words to those who were in the Chicago study group. And these directions bear repeating very briefly because questions have been raised about how do you know when you're being tried. The way to recognize a trial is it is very straightforward. It is, generally speaking, from an external person or force or situation that you are unable to control. And as the study guide reads, Allah is not obligated to give us our trials one at a time or to give us downtime between trials. But we are learning and understanding that trials have a purpose, and that is to strengthen and develop our faith for the ultimate purpose of us growing into the thinking of Allah God Himself. Now, how do you distinguish between a trial and satanic or deceptive intelligence? Allah uses trials. Satan uses temptation. When you are tempted to go off the path by your own personal desires, that, beloved, is the Satan of self attempting to lure you in the opposite direction from the destiny that Allah God has for you. Now, I want to just mention something to you. Remember in the criterion, when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan spoke about treatments for COVID-19, and you will remember that one of the therapies he mentioned came out of a place called Madagascar. Madagascar is the second largest island nation on the earth. 27 million people are there. Some of the most beautiful flora and fauna, exotic animals in the world are found there. Its location is absolutely stunning. It is 300 miles east of southern Africa across the Mozambique Channel. This place is a place so beautiful, it is surreal. And while it is one of the wealthiest places in the world of natural resource and a tourism industry driven by this beautiful environment, it is also one of the poorest nations in the world, heavily dependent on foreign aid. Why? Colonized by the white man, in this case France, until 1960, when it declared its independence, but unstable, as black communities and black nations are all over the globe because of the intrusion of Yaqub's grafted devil and because of our desire to live in peace with him, though it is impossible. Let me share this with you. Let's remember what Minister Farrakhan said about COVID-19, the vaccine, and available treatments, and naming Madagascar. This is news. Madagascar quits the World Health Organization over a COVID-19 scandal. Madagascar President Andry Rajoelina has removed his country from the World Health Organization. And I stop here. Remember, the minister spoke to the leaders of the African nations in Criterion. Back to the article. He, the president of Madagascar, angrily said, quote, Europe created organizations with a desire for Africans to remain dependent on them. Africa has found a medicine against coronavirus, but Europe thinks they have a monopoly of intelligence. As such, they are refusing to acknowledge it. From today, we are no more a member of the World Health Organization, who, World Health Organization, offered me $20 million to put a little toxic in my COVID-19 remedy. The president has declared that this was offered to him as the Europeans hacked Madagascar's remedy. The president went on to say, quote, people be vigilant. The World Health Organization that we have joined by thinking it will help us is there to kill Africans. I ask all Africans not to use their coronavirus vaccine because it is killing. Come to Madagascar, you who are sick. My country is ready to receive you with enthusiasm. Our remedy is in yellow color. Do not buy one of the green color. The green comes from Europe. The Europeans have put poisons. They have hacked our remedy to kill only the Africans, as they wanted with the vaccines that we protest. He added, please share this message because it is urgent. They hacked our medicines. I want all Africans to know it. Please do not keep this message with you. Please share it. These authorities in charge of COVID-19 are devils. And we will post this link on NOI.org, and we will post it tonight during the closing of the study. May Allah bless you, beloved, with a wonderful evening of enlightenment. Assalamu alaikum.